What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It has been a while. I am ecstatic, to say the least, to jump back into the world of Peaky Blinders. It's been years. I don't know, I think it's been like a couple of years since I've watched the show. I don't remember when I finished catching up to the show. Um, I've been waiting on season 6. Do I remember every detail of everything that happens in the show? No, I do not. But I'm pretty sure that once I jump back into the world, I'm going to remember a lot of things that has been going on. One of the things that I loved about the show, it's very seasonal as well. So it's not very hard to jump back into Peaky Blinders. It's a very seasonal show, as in the time, the storylines change every season, as in what the task, the task ahead of them is and who they have to deal with. I don't know what this season is going to be about, but I'm gonna take it as we go. The great Thomas Shelby and the crew, Arthur. I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember what his son's name is again. What is his son's name? I don't remember what Thomas's son's name is, but all I know is that I do remember him, going to New York, if you will, to live and stuff like that. I do remember some aspects of the show that I'm definitely can't wait to jump back into. So now, without no further ado, season 6, episode 1. I will be doing episode 2 as well. Finally got around to dedicating this weekend to catching up with the shows that have come back since. I'm probably going to have to react to these probably during the week and stuff like that. Once I catch up, then I'll try to get them out on these episodes on Sundays, as they drop on Sundays as well. So we're definitely going to have our work cut out for us, at least for me, because you don't have to do anything but watch. All right, so hopefully we can gain some new Peaky Blinders fans from, definitely will be on the original channel. As you guys can see, if you are joining me from the original channel and you're watching this over there, please, I beg of you, the link is down in the description. Go to the backup channel and subscribe to it and turn your notifications on so you know when these videos come out, because you will not, I repeat, you will not get notifications on the original channel anymore. The channel is completely broken. It is, I don't know, shadow banned, whatever it is that YouTube did to that channel. I don't know what it is. People still subscribe to it because people come from the new backup channel and they go over there and they subscribe, and I'm happy they're doing that. So it might seem like the channel is still growing, but it's really just the people from over there, or maybe 1 or 2 outliers, if you will. So let's jump into the world of Peaky Blinders one more time. Let's go. I probably should have watched season 5, but I wasn't exactly sure when the show was coming back, so it was kind of weird.
I can't defeat. Oh, no. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they didn't know who. It's like somebody kind of like behind the scenes or whatever. I wasn't sure if it was his son either.
Have a drink. I need to walk.
The work's all done, Tommy. It's all done. We can walk away from all of this.
Still having the
So
hallucinations.
easy, it's so soft. Such a small change.
Arthur took the bullets out. He said you stopped at a crossroads to throw up. You're not even a soldier anymore, Tommy. You didn't check your weapon.
Yeah, no.
You're not a soldier, you're a coward.
I'm gonna have to turn the audio up. It's kind of low.
Leaving your family behind without a goodbye. If you still need a way out, here are 6 of them.
It's like a perfect depiction of battling with good and a bad
Let me
side.
pass. As if there were to be another consequence.
Hello?
Mr. Shelby, I imagine you're curious as to who it was prevented the assassination last night.
If you look out your window, you'll see a flag of truce.
It's a unit of volunteers bringing the bodies of your dead to you to send to heaven in your own way.
Last night's operation was carried out by soldiers from 3 Dublin brigades of the Irish Republican Army.
We need to keep Mr. Mosley alive.
Also, you should know that saving Mosley's life wasn't our only intervention last night. We've made some changes to the structure of your organization.
That's not good. That's not good for y'all. You don't fuck with the Peaky Blinders, bruh.
Ever since you began to build your empire, you've had a crutch to lean on. Last night we kicked away that crutch. From now on, it will be us that you lean on. Please be aware, Mr. Shelby, that the deaths of your people are your own responsibility because you consistently fail to understand your own limitations.
Mom, it was the ambitions and strategies of one man that caused this. I swear in the name of Almighty God, no matter what it takes, no matter how many lies I have to tell, I will take revenge on Tommy Shelby.
He bold, ain't he? 4 years later.
Le commissaire nous laisse des heures. Quelqu'un pourrait mourir. Si c'est moi, dites-leur d'appeler mon frère. Je m'appelle Thomas Shelby. J'ai réservé une salle de réunion.
Ouais. Hier soir, des ivrognes ont brisé mes fenêtres. Les pigeons sont rentrés à l'intérieur de la pièce et ma femme est en train de les faire sortir.
Je suis en avant, je suis entré.
You want a drink?
I'll have a glass of water, please.
Windows got broke because a lot of people here are drunk and angry. Now, half the men on this island made their living bootlegging till today. The other half fixed their boats. Maybe you should take your water into the hole.
Ramène-nous une bouteille de whisky, Henri. Tu travailles pour une compagnie de whisky, c'est ça?
Je suis ici pour une affaire privée.
Où t'as appris à parler français?
En France. Yeah, I learned a lot of things in France.
Island is crawling with your fucking commissary, man. Closing our warehouses down. throwing men out of work.
Claude, laisse cet homme tranquille.
Ten years our boat ran whiskey down the president roads to Boston. Now we have fucking nothing. And you sit in front of us and order fucking water. Is that meant to be a joke?
No. I ordered water because I no longer drink alcohol of any kind.
Really?
S'il te plaît, laisse-le tranquille.
You, my friend, are going to drink a toast. You will raise your glass to the poor people of Mykonos, whose lives you bastards have destroyed. Drink it.
Hey.
Drink. You're not leaving this bar until you have raised a toast to the people of Mykonos.
This guy doesn't really know who he's talking to, does he? I don't think he know who he's talking to.
I understand that today of all days, you would be angry.
Because Prohibition
But if
ends.
you'd read my card instead of burning it, you would realize that this is a misunderstanding. Now, I've been very patient given the circumstances, but you need to sit down and let me read my newspaper.
Il est bon, lui, hein?
You were saying?
Before this goes any further, please let me explain. I will not drink your toast, because 4 years ago I forswore alcohol.
Putain.
No.
Don't.
Since I
Yo.
forswore alcohol, I've become a calmer and more peaceful person.
Steady hands.
Get in.
A calmer and more peaceful person.
Sometimes, in moments of personal conflict,
Man just shot the dove, bro.
resort
Or pigeon, whatever the hell that
if
was.
this were to happen now, it would indeed be a black day in Miquelon. Now, my guests will be arriving shortly. I need to prepare the room. Can you show me where?
He gave up alcohol. Good on him. Didn't expect it. The persona, you know what I'm saying, of smoking and drinking. I didn't think he would give up either one of those. It's like it comes with the territory. It's like if you're not doing any of those two things, you're looked at like some sort of weird person.
I wasn't sure what I'd think when I saw you again, Tom.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Since my mother passed away 4 years ago, Tommy and I haven't even spoken.
Well, we've both been very busy.
You've been too busy to punish the people who killed her.
You know, Michael, when you're dealing with a very powerful enemy, taking revenge sometimes requires time. You have to
Try to teach him
pick
something.
your moment. That moment will come.
Well, Tommy, I'm keen to hear what you have to say.
I'm very much looking forward to working with you again, Michael. You look very well.
You too.
Gentlemen, today is the last day of Prohibition. But rather than see it as the end of something, I believe that for men like us, it can present a new beginning, a new opportunity. An opportunity I would like to share with people I know I can trust. For the last 12 years, the men of this island have been making their living from bootlegging whiskey, from navigating the waters and avoiding American border patrols. But now that whiskey is about to become legal, the trade will fall back into the hands of capitalists from New York, Boston, and Toronto. But when one door closes,
Another one opens.
another one opens.
We can take advantage of the systems that are in place on Miquelon Island.
and offer selected boat crews the opportunity to carry on working.
But this time, with a different cargo.
The heroin.
You want me to pour?
No.
No, it's all over the fucking island.
This is an island with no morals and no opinions. Just a load of fucking boats with nothing to carry and nowhere to go. The reason why Miquelon was used to run whiskey in the first place is because it sits outside the territorial waters of both America and Canada. Technically, it's French territory. The FBI, the RCMP have no jurisdiction.
Does this island actually exist in real life? Let me know.
I've established a supply chain over the last 4 years with associates in Belfast. We decided it was time to break into the American market. That, my friend, is the finest opium in the world. Delivered to my warehouse in Liverpool directly from Shanghai.
Wiggle. When it comes to this shit, you're the expert.
I trust him.
What about the French police?
I've been in communication with the Miquelon prefect of gendarme. We fought in 2 of the same battles in France. We consider each other comrades. I have offered my comrade 12 million francs if the boats between Miquelon and Boston keep running.
We will have to take your proposal to Uncle Jack in Boston.
Perhaps we can meet after you've spoken with Uncle Jack, Michael, who I believe is your wife's uncle, Jack Nelson.
Hey! The guy knows things that can get him killed. And he says them out loud.
I have a high regard for Mr. Nelson. He has a history on it like my own.
Jack Nelson's past is forgotten.
Not forgotten. Fucking gone.
No, not gone. Just erased from the records like my own. Give my regards, will you?
He like, I know the dude, bruh.
They say the fog is gonna get worse. Better get off this island before it drops us here.
Just understand. Uncle Jack decides everything, okay? And I decide when the meeting is over.
Excuse
Don't
me?
sit down till I say.
I'm guessing the IRA.
Yeah. Give us all a poem before we go.
Want to hear a poem? I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. Meeting over. Oh, and by the way, my friend, the police commissioner, told me that he'd spoken to his FBI liaison officer, and he told him that there is an informant in your organization in South Boston. I'll tell you this in the spirit of corporate hygiene. There you are, Michael. Beware the man with the bleeding heart tattoo, with Maria written in red. You have a good day, gentlemen.
I wonder if it's him. As always, Tommy holds, well, most of the cards. Not all.
Father Christmas got stuck up the chimney again, did he?
Oh, so they call him Father Christmas in UK, not Santa Claus?
Oh, the best. Most expensive
Okay.
one.
I didn't know
We'll
that.
get there.
Yeah, I'm calling from Miquelon Island, from the police station. There is a boat leaving the island now, heading across the border. When it docks at St. John's, a man named Michael Gray will board a ferry to Boston Listen very carefully. He's wearing a dark coat, a blue suit, and carrying a black briefcase. Inside the briefcase is £5 of pure, refined opium.
All right, so okay.
Citizen.
So now I'm kind of remembering something because I completely forgot that because I think in the beginning I said that it was his son, but I totally was remembering that wrong. And now that he said his name, which is Michael Gray, I just remembered just now. As I said, I haven't watched the show in so long. I don't exactly remember certain things about the show, but that made me remember that Michael is Polly's son. That she, you know what I'm saying, that he got taken away for all those years, right? He got taken away from her for all those years, and then, you know what I'm saying, he came back, realized.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones.
Tu veux un verre, camarade?
Yes, I do. But I don't drink anymore.
Pourquoi?
I have business. Let's get off this island.
So, what the fuck?
Can't talk about anything in here. I just wanted to see your face and smell your perfume.
Tommy Shelby steps back into your life and right away, this is what happens?
No names in here.
I'm sorry. Let's just call him the devil.
Is he in prison?
How is Lawrence?
Oh, you know, missing his father. What the fuck happened, Michael?
It's in hand.
Whose hand? No, really, whose fucking hand,
Is
Michael?
this the girl from, what is it, Queen's Gambit, I think is the name of that show? That show about chess or whatever?
Like everything else in this city, it's in the hand of your Uncle Jack. I need him to get the charges.
I mean, I
get me out of here.
knew her from before. I'm just wondering if it's the
He
same
told
girl.
me what the devil proposed. Tommy Shelby wants to do business with Jack Nelson.
I remember I couldn't
wants to take
stand
on
her when she
Boston?
got
No one's
introduced
taking
into
on
the show,
anyone.
bro. Like, she's...
It's in hand. There are deals being made at a high level, but there are some people at the middle level and lower levels who cannot be trusted.
Michael, this sounds fucking...
Shut up and listen. It was Tommy himself who warned us of the informant. We're guessing that the informant was the one that tipped off the police about me.
So he is in
Then the
prison.
devil's plan has already begun. What's the point of ships and planes if you can't get away?
Gina, in today's paper, you'll read about a man being fished out of the Boston Harbor with a bleeding heart tattoo and the name Maria written on his arm. Single shot to the head.
Yeah, I know. I read it already.
His death will lead to others. For this business to work, we must only use men we trust. And while the cleanup is being carried out, you must keep things to yourself. You talk loose to anyone, it'll be me in the harbor, and you'll be the Maria with the bleeding heart. Do you understand?
Michael, I just want the truth. No, fuck that. I need the truth. Why are you doing business with him again?
Gina, tell me what you're thinking of getting Lawrence for Christmas.
There are plenty of men who can supply powder all over the world. I don't understand why it needs to be him.
And she's still a pain in the ass.
Some of my business with Tommy Shelby is unfinished. This is my opportunity to finish it. So speak to your uncle and get me the fuck out of here.
Hello? Sure. Why the hell not? Who? What do you want, whiskey?
Water.
I don't have any water. What else do you want?
I have a message for your Uncle Jack.
Tommy, relax. Have a fucking drink. You know, my uncle's planning on buying the United States import license to all the best Scotch and Irish whiskey distilleries. He's on his way to London right now to make those deals. Every drop in every state will be another dime for Uncle Jack.
Yep. He's a very powerful, very impressive man. I've only seen photographs when he was young, police mugshots, and more recently in high society magazines. I think this represents progress.
Yeah. And before you tell me what you want me to tell him...
This is probably the brightest colors
I have a
I've
message
ever
from him,
seen
too.
in Peaky Blinders.
No deal. In England, when someone gets this close to Tommy Shelby, it's, oh, the horror. Oh, the desire. To fall on your knees, open your mouth, and say, yes, sir. Please, sir.
So it's Uncle Jack you fall on your knees for, eh? Not Michael.
He says no deal, Mr. Shelby.
You smell of jail, Gina. And you drink too much.
Yes, but booze is legal. Your white powder's not. Jack has friends in the government now. Do you have any idea of how far he's risen? All the way to the fucking top. Can't have white powder on his shiny black boots when he's on his way to meet the President of the United States, because, yeah, that's where he goes now. So he can't really be taking such a big risk on such a little deal. Go home, boy. Bye-bye, Mr. Shelby.
I love how everybody's just disrespecting my boy right
You
now.
another whiskey, Gina, another dime for Uncle Jack. Before I go, you should know that it was me who tipped off the border police about the contents of Michael's suitcase.
Ouch.
I'm the reason he's in jail.
Ouch.
I wanted to give your uncle a dilemma. His favorite niece's husband banged up in Boston for smuggling opium. What does he do? If he intervenes and has him released, how will that play in the Oval Office? If he does nothing, how does that play in South Boston?
Oh, fuck you. Fine. Stay here. Deal here, die here, for all I fucking care.
My message to your uncle is this. If he doesn't want to buy my opium, I will sell to the East Boston Jews.
Oh, baby. Do you want to start a fucking war?
With that amount of opium, the balance of power between the Irish, the Jewish, and the Italians would shift heavily in favor of the East. I have excellent contacts with the family that runs East Boston, the Solomon's family. Maybe you've heard of them.
The Jewish.
You must treat us as equals.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember
I
them.
think our families will work together very well. Have a good day, Gina.
Good day to you.
How long has she been coughing?
A few days. She's been out running wild with Johnny Duck's kids out in the cold by the river. Are you okay, Tommy? Your voice, it sounds different.
She's cold. I'll get this business done in Boston. That'll be the end of it. And then I just wanna pick Ruby up and hold her in my arms, you know? I miss the weight of carrying her.
I gave her a present early. She loves them. Last night she was burning up. She was delirious. She kept talking. Johnny's kids have been teaching her to speak gypsy.
Teaching her to rob and steal, more like.
When she was delirious, she kept saying these gypsy words, Tiknamora. Tiknamora, oh bang, over and over again.
What is it? What did you say? What did Ruby say?
Tiknamora, something like that.
Did she say any other words that you didn't understand?
Oh bang, I don't know.
No, Lizzie, did she say any other words in Romany? Fucking listen to me.
I don't know Romany words, Tommy. I don't think so.
Just Tiknamora and old bang.
Yes.
Could she see anything when she was burning up? What could she see? Lizzie, please just answer the fucking question!
She said she could see a man with green eyes. She was delirious. She was burning up. What the fuck is the matter?
All right, listen, Lizzie, I'm coming home.
Tommy, it's just a fever, love.
Listen to me, I'm coming home. I'll be on the next steamer back. You keep her out of school. You hear me? You keep her out of school. You keep her away from the...
Tommy!
Keep her away from the river. Don't let her ride a horse or go near the horse. Tell Johnny Dogs and his wives the words that Ruby has been saying. Do you hear me? Tell Johnny's eldest wife to put a black Madonna around her neck. You listen to Esmeralda the same way you listen to a fucking doctor. You hear me?
Fucking gypsy stuff.
Yes, it is gypsy fucking stuff! Yes, it fucking is! And you get Curly there. Tell him to stay in the stable with Ruby's horses. And you do everything that Johnny Dogs and his wives fucking tell you. Do you understand me? I'm sorry, Lizzie. Do you understand?
Okay. I'll do it.
All right, I'm coming on.
Man, they got that strong belief in that stuff, man.
I'm trying to get out. Paul.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Sound American, Michael. I have to go back to England early. Let's make this quick, eh?
You just fuck people up and you run away.
No, this business will continue. Jack Nelson is also travelling to England. To London and to Edinburgh to buy import licenses.
How the fuck do you know where Jack Nelson's going?
Well, I have copies of his itinerary, of his personal correspondence, letters from the President of the United States and his many mistresses. I have contacts in his organisation. An Irishman with a mortgage is a powerful resource, Michael.
You're dead, Tommy. Get out of your fucking depth. You're dead already. You threatened to sell to the Jews.
And I have contacts in this prison. These boys here will look after you during your stay.
I don't need your fucking people to look after me. Jack Nelson's getting me out of here.
Oh, yeah? Is he? This is a letter. Yeah, give him this letter, will you? This is a letter from the President's personal secretary suggesting Jack Nelson keep you in here for a while longer. Just until the press lose interest, Michael.
Fuck you.
You'll be released eventually. And then you can execute your business with me as before. Our business being $5 million for a shipment of powder. And when the exchange is done, we can shake hands and go our separate ways once more, eh?
So you didn't learn. When my mother died at the hands of your ambition, you didn't learn your limitations.
I have no limitations.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, and by the way, Michael, according to Jack Nelson's personal accounts, he bought passage for 5 people from Boston to Liverpool. 5 people, his wife, his mistress, President Roosevelt's son, himself, and Gina Gray.
Oof.
Gina's coming to London, Michael. Where I will be happy to show her the sights. Fuck! You fucking bastard! Spirits, Boston Irish, Uncle Jack. I'm ready for the conversation.
Wow. I do miss this show. I do miss this show. Oh no, she died? She died? No way. Hold on a second, bro. She died in real life? She didn't actually die. I was like a little confused while watching the show because I was like, what are you You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, I was like, did she die? The whole time I was thinking, like, did she die? You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, it's in my head because I'm like, did she die in season 5? Because I don't remember Polly dying. That's why I'm like, where is this storyline coming from? What happened? I didn't say it during the show because I was like, I don't know exactly, because as I told you guys, I don't really remember what's going on. But I don't remember her dying. That's why it kind of caught me off guard. All right, let's get to the review. All right, so that was a sad discovery. If you have watched my reactions in the past, you would know that Polly was one of my favorite characters, because the entire time I was watching that episode, I was like, why is Polly not here? She didn't die. The whole time that was in the back of my head, I was like, did she die in season 5? I was like, nah, I didn't remember that at all. So the explanation is, so I went to look it up and stuff. So the explanation is that they used this episode basically to kind of why they were off screening her death, and to kind of roll it into the plot of the whole Michael versus Tommy thing. Because we knew this was a thing, right? We knew this was a thing, that, you know, Michael had contentions with Tommy. Like, that wasn't, you know, it was one of those things where you didn't know where their relationship was going to go. So it's not too far off of, you know, what to expect when it comes on to Tommy and Michael. So this episode was a good update for us as to where we're heading, what we're going to do. I don't know if the entire season, because we know that Peaky Blinders seasons are usually really short, right? 5-6 episodes. So it's not anything, you know, going on for a long time or whatever. We know that the seasons for Peaky Blinders has always been very short. So, and it's always very spicy. I like how they just get to the point, get things done, and that's about it, right? So for this episode, with the Michael versus Tommy thing, you know, bringing in, you know, Gina a lot more, giving her a little bit more shine in the show, and stuff like that. That was really the point where I'm looking at the show and I'm like, over the course of this season, I think that we're gonna see, because I think this is the last season of the show, right? I think this is the last season. I don't know if it's going to be a short final season, just like the rest of the seasons. But if they decide to do, you know, maybe like, you know, 8 episodes or something like that, 8-10 episodes, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind, because this show has been incredible. The way how it's filmed, everything about this show has been, you know what I'm saying, the great storytelling of tying in this stuff with, you know, history as well. So I do want to know if that island is actually a real thing that used to happen back in the day during, you know, during Prohibition or whatever, right? So now we got introduced to a new person, Uncle Jack, that is have high status, is Gina's uncle. This is going to be interesting to see how Tommy maneuvers here, but we already know that Tommy is like, you know what I'm saying, he's the smartest. Yes, he's been outsmarted because, you know, unexpected things come up and thwarts his plans, right? Things like that always happens when it comes on to him. He always plans very meticulously, but then there's always these hiccups that happen, unexpected things that happens that kind of throws everything off that he wants to get done. So I don't think this season is going to be any different when it comes on to that. Is just how we get there. Also the mentioning of the Solomon family as well, that was pretty cool, that they did that. So I'm looking forward, man. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. I'm moving on to watch episode 2 right now because it's already out. So when it comes on to the whole Polly situation, the Polly situation is, it's tough. It's tough. I hate when I'm watching shows and people die. Actors, actresses die from the show before it's done. I hate it because it's not because, oh, you know, it hurts the quality of the show and of, you know, foolishness like that. It ain't like that. It's a situation where, you know, I'm here and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I didn't know that something happened with this person. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. I didn't know that something happened with this person. So it's kind of like, I'm looking at it from the point of view of, it doesn't hurt the quality of the show. And it's just that she was one of my favorite characters in the show, and now she's gone in real life. And I hate cancer. I hate sickness. I hate disease. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hate, man. I hate these things that take these wonderful people from us. That's just pour their heart out in their craft, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just watching the show and seeing how she's, you know what I mean, just seeing her, the way how she acts, the way how she does her craft, I have to stop to really show my appreciation for that. Because one of the things that I think that we don't appreciate is that these people are people in real life. So I have to stop, take a few minutes to appreciate that, because I didn't know. This is not the first time that this has happened. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, actors or, you know, die during something that they're filming, or something that they involved with, whether TV shows or, you know, movies or whatever, you know. And we can chalk it up and say, oh, you know, people die, but at the same time, it's like, bro, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But in any case, incredible episode. You know, it's gonna be tough with that in the back of my head, knowing that Aunt Polly is not gonna be in the show anymore, and stuff like that. Because it never really, throughout the episode, man, I was watching, I was like, I don't remember Polly die. I don't remember her dying. But I didn't say anything because I was like, maybe I'm just forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Like, the entire time I was there, I was like, maybe I'm just not remembering that she died. So I'm not going to say nothing as to not look stupid. But I was remembering it correctly. This episode was, it was awesome. It was awesome to watch. You know, Cillian Murphy has not lost his touch at all. You know what I'm saying? He just reprising the role. Arthur still on drugs, still on that smack, man. But we, you know, this is something that we've been dealing with for a while now. He's an addict and he won't get help. You know what I'm saying? He just won't get help. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have AA back in the day. They didn't have they have no places for people to go and kind of get off of that stuff. I'm guessing not really. You know what I mean? It's not like nowadays where if you want to get help, you can. You know what I mean? Still can't get off of that. Still can't believe that she actually died. Like, still can't believe it, man. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. That really took me out of it for a little bit there, because it's just like one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to see them again in the show, and it's not because of, you know, it's not because of anything that she did, or, you know, or the showrunners did, or anything like that. It's just, man, cancer is wow, man. Anyways, appreciate you guys nonetheless. Thanks for watching. I hate to end it on a low note like this, but I didn't know. I didn't know, and nobody told me. You know, I'm out, man. Peace.